I've been challenged to show how MyLOW could have faked his video. I mean, even though we all know that he could have. I don't really want to take my apparatus apart. It doesn't really have the same bearing mount arrangement that MyLOW's does. And besides that, it's set up for some testing, and I don't want to disturb that. So if it's okay with you, I'll use the Minato rotor disc instead. It's only a little bit smaller than the Minato, or than the MyLOW wheel, and it has the exact same mount arrangement that MyLOW's allegedly does. The bearing's not in there right now, but I'll show you the bearing in a moment. There's no motor in there, people. That's not a motor. There's no motor in there. How could I fake a motor in there? Okay? So now we'll just go over here and I'll show you the little stub axle assembly. See there? That's a solid chunk of aluminum. I've just mounted that on some adjustable swivel feet so that it can be leveled easily. You can see the little swivel feet right there. And there's the bearing. I've removed the seals from the bearing. We'll just set that bearing on top of the stub axle. It's kind of a tight fit. Oh, I didn't used to do that. There we go. We'll just put that bearing right on top of there, like that. And then we'll go ahead and, gee, this is kind of hard with holding the camera too. But I think I can probably do it. So we'll just take the disc and set it right down on there. And like that. And then I'll show you that the thing can move in both directions. Not a problem, it's free to go. And then if I take a stator magnet and position it over the disc in the correct orientation, why, that disc will start to move and it'll accelerate. And I can stop it. There's no torque on the disc coming from anywhere except right over the top of it, which is where the stator magnet is, right? And you can do the standard walk around. There's no motor in there, people. It's just a solid chunk of aluminum. Oh, I should show you something to prove that it's not like a looped tape, right? Because, oh yeah, it could be a looped tape. I'm so sophisticated in my laboratory that the tape could be looping. Can you see the hourglass there? That's a little 3-minute hourglass egg timer thing. Okay, now I'll stop the disc with my hand, and I will pretend like I'm removing a stator mount, and then I'll take the disc off its mount, and you know, maybe the bird could come along and move the stator mount that I was using and substitute for it a different, smaller, or not stator mount rather, but bearing mount. Like that. Yes, MyLOW's wheel could be faked very easily.